Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another starter episode of Creeper World 3 Ark Eternal. That is right, I actually got this game just recently, as in a few days ago, and I have not even looked at it. Obviously, I do know a bit about it. I have seen some Creeper World 3 things in the past in other YouTube videos, but I have not actually played through it myself, and I know there is a lot of lore here. So I'm thinking, why not give it a go? This will be a bonus video. It will not be, I'll still be doing the Creeper World 4 every single day, but this is a bonus video, so let's see how it goes. Just so you're aware at the top, Creeper World 4 is now available, so we can go straight to that. But let's see how it all began. There we go. The arc of the moral universe is long, but bends towards justice. It's very true. Very, very true. Let us hope that we can bring the justice. Ooh, from Earth, implying other places. Fantastic. We are not going to skip the intro. Knucklecracker presents. This is, Knucklecracker does have a Discord, so do join and check that out as well. There are a lot of content providers and map creators active on the Discord, so if you have any questions, definitely ask there as well. By the year 13271, in the First Common Era, humans had spread into the great galactic empire. All they had achieved, and it ended when the Creeper invaded. Okay, thousands of worlds were destroyed by an unknown enemy, yet a small group of less than 50,000 humans survived. Their impossible journey ended in the destruction of the enemy nexus and the founding of a new soul human colony. 30 years later, the enemy returned, yet again, humanity held back the darkness. A peace that would endure for many millennia was created. But like all things crafted by human hands, it will not last. Okay, we were down to 50,000, built back up. Again and again, the Creeper would return. Eons would pass between each culling. Empires would rise and fall, each more brilliant than the last. But no matter how great humanity became, it would always succumb. Whew. Through it all, one man slept. His journey on the first great exodus was not to be his last. Guarded and watched over for billions of years, his time to awaken has come. Ooh. Now, when the last of the great human empires has slipped away into the night, the sleeper awakens. Let us awaken, yes. The sleeper creeper. Whoa, look at this. Scars! Wake up, Scars! Commander Skarsgård! Abraxas! Next. Where? What? Wait a minute. Who are you? I'll keep the ship's lights very low. You have slept for a very long time. My name is Leah. Okay, Leah. I don't know any Leah. The last thing I remember is Palladius laughing and saying, Fortune favit fatius. Or Fortuna favit fatius. Where am I? Where is Platius? And who are you? Slowly. Yeah. Alright. Let's just read. Slowly. Platius created me shortly after he placed you in suspended animation. I was your guardian for the eons that had passed. I have watched over and protected you for many cycles. I am part of the ship we are on. We have been in orbit around a stable singularity for many eons, hiding from all that transpired. Just how many eons? It's difficult to measure because of the expansion of space, the rift space cataclysm, variations in various cosmological constants. Yes, quit stalling, just a round figure. Over 5 billion Earth standard years. My God, why? Answer me why? I'm sorry, Scares. All I know is that now is when I was supposed to awaken you. I and this ship are now at your disposal. My other instruction from this point forward is to follow your commands. None of this makes any sense, or even seems possible, but I long ago abandoned the concept of impossible. So let's take a look. Ship sensors indicate we are no longer orbiting a singularity. Correct. I warped the ship to a nearby star system to begin the reactivation process. Unfortunately, there appears to be a warp inhabitor in this system, so we are stuck here till you do something about it. Warp inhabitor. Move the ship to Tempest, the world without a shield, and then launch ground activities. I'll explain more once you're there. Alright, so we have to go. We are in Carcass. We have to go to Tempest. Oh no, our ship is here. The Carcass has a shield around it. I see. Alright, let's check out Tempest. Let's get going and see how it goes. Whew, there we go. Excellent. This world should suffice for demonstrating the core capabilities of the ship. There's a creeper emitter here. Yes, I'm afraid so. Much has happened while you've slept. Dozens of human civilizations rose and fell. In, multiple billions of years, I would kind of hope so. Each trying ever more desperate measures as the creeper would always return. The last whispers of the final civilization haven't been heard in many thousands of years. As far as my sensors can ascertain, only ruins remain. Why was I forced to sleep through all this, only to wake into utter desolation? Alright. There is an emitter here, I suppose. Maybe it's over there? I need to learn how to read these maps. Strange. This world seems to contain a certain some manner of pod. Technological remains are rare, so I would investigate, follow the ship's automated assistance system, and acquire that pod. Okay. Select the command node from the menu below and land in the gray area in the upper left corner. Okay, that's where it wants us to go. All right. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is a very small map, I'm guessing, because that is I was expecting to zoom in. Okay, there we go. Now we need to build collectors, and we can collect. So that is under the structures. We can build collectors, and I'm pretty sure this works similarly to the towers. So we want to really fill out. One thing that I do believe happens is they can't traverse. See how they don't go down levels? I believe they can't actually go down different levels. So let's see. See, now that's on a below level. It will collect from the below level. So we definitely want to make sure that is good. And, let's get our energy going. I don't know too much about this. This may be a very fast mission. Build 10 collectors. Okay, we shall. I'll probably build a few excess, more energy, more good. Getting that system going. So fantastical. Boom. Can I click and drag? I can. And I shall. That's right. Just like that. Give me these collectors. Beautiful. Build 3 pulse cannons now. So that is under weapons. A cannon. Alright. Easy peasy. 1, 2, 3. You know what? We may go into a deficit. I'm going to 5. Shh. It's okay. Let's build some more collectors, shall we? More energy, more good. We might as well collect up the world. Oh, perfect. That's what we wanted to see. We have the capability. Might as well. Impressive. Now spread your network to defeat the blue creeper emitter. You will need to build a nullifier and need the emitter to destroy it. Fantastic. All right. I would love it. Can I move the map in any? No, I can zoom in and I can zoom out. I don't know how to actually move around the map, so that's interesting. Fantastical. I might have paused the map as well, but that's okay. Well, let's just build all the collectors in the universe, as we tend to do, because why not? I'm not feeling too much of a threat of the creeper at the moment, so... Alright, I get it. You can go away? Is that going to go away? I'm not sure. But we're going to have plenty of collection going on. Boop. All the collection. Those are connected to they're connected to towers, not connected to the base world. Fine. All the towers, all the things. Collection all over the world. We're collecting all over their faces, I really don't think we need this much energy. But you know what? I'm proud of it. I'm proud of our true desire for energy. And with that in mind, I think we can fly towers around. Yeah, so we can just fly you over there. Still have the capability to fly, which is fantastical. And let us encircle this emitter. That's right. We have the capability. We have the power. We'll even toss down a nullifier closer up there. I think we might lose that cannon. It's okay, though. Let's get a bit more connection going on. Boop. Bop. Again. Oh, I can hit that tiny little X. Yay! Build a nullifier near the blue emitter. Fantastic. Look at them go. Oh, now that we're zoomed in, we can move around. When you're like full screen, you can't move it. But when you're zoomed in, you can move. There we go. That makes sense. I know. I logic game good. There we go. And you know what? I think we want a few more weapons. What is nice is the numpad 1 does work for selecting cannons. And yeah, I think we're going to be just fine and dandy. Again, we have plenty of weapons. Yeah, just hitting one builds a collector. Let's hook those up. Why not? Let's make sure that guy is getting all the energy it needs. Cannons getting fed juice. And you know what? Can we fly around? We can. Ooh, did I? Yeah, let's fly over there. Get closer, right? Ooh, that's an achievement. It's an achievement to move your base. Look at me. Getting achievements without even realizing it. You know, and we're moving closer. Send our packets down line. And this should be essentially the first map. Let's see how our nullifier does. What's a nullifier range? Oh, nullifiers have pretty decent range, and it goes white when it works, so boom, there we go. Tells you how many targets are involved too, which is pretty nice as well. I'm a fan. Let's fly these over, clean up the creeper as we do. You know, always like to clean them up. The nullifier is happening, or the nullification. I will miss Sarge and Preacher, but maybe we will meet original Sarge and Preacher. I don't know how this is going to work. I'm very intrigued onto the overall lore structure that we are going to be gaining. And yeah, let's just fly on in here. I'm assuming we're going to need to connect things. Move the map with the right mouse movement, arrow keys, or what? Oh, WASD does move the map. Nice. Zoom with mouse wheel, or Q and Z zoom. Nice, 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 nice. There's our nullifier. We're charging up our lasers. That's right, that's right. And you know what? We can even toss down some collectors down here because we have the power, we have the capability. And let us collect all the things. And look at that. Build your network close to a pod. That is essentially an urn. That is something that's very neat. So if we put this in here, look at that. Look at the range that that puppy gets. Boom. We have completed it. We can claim our victory. I think we're going to have enough time to go to the next level. Just having fun, you know. Yeah, 6 seconds. So, again, just learning. And I'm trying to enjoy. I am not trying to super speed run. I want to play this for the first time, have fun, and relax. So if you are looking for, listen, just build the things, get the nullifier. I'm not doing that this time. I'm trying to have fun. So the shields have been lowered. A new map has been opened. I'm trying to learn as the game teaches. And again, as you saw, we did multiple things. So excellent, excellent. The pod from planet Tempest contained a shield key for this planet. Obtaining it allows us to lower the shield and access the planet. Entire planet shielded. Must have been some desperate attempt to defend against the creeper. Apparently it didn't work. One that sadly failed. The human civilization that developed this shielding technology had high hopes. They accomplished many great and magnificent feats. Ugh. I mean, not that great if they died, but the end came for them just like all of the others. There's a large structure here. This must be a warp inhibitor. Yes, these inhibitors restrict warp travel to other systems. We need to destroy this inhibitor so we can leave the system. Destroying the inhibitor will destroy all other enemies on the map. Okay, okay. Why would the creeper or Loki build an... Ooh, Loki, Lorky. They did not. I recommend acting quickly and getting us out of here. Scars. No world is ever safe for long. Alright. So it wants us to build in the top left. I mean, if we must. I mean, I would like to build closer. I don't think it's going to be that bad of a deal. But you know what? We'll build within range of these. Build a collector near the green tech artifact to obtain it. This will unlock relay tech. I am guessing relay techs are pylons. So fantastic. Let's get our lovely jubbly resource generation online. Of course, we want as much as humanly possible. Of course, we're gonna connect up what's already in existence, right? It's there. Collection relay. Relays are long distance, so fantastiche. Boom. If we do this right there, that should connect up this little network that's already provided for us. And again, we're just gonna do some fun times, make some energy, and then you know what? It wants us to use relays, so let us then use relays so we can compare. I want to have a network that extends to the front lines for the most part, and then I want to see what the difference is with a relay. So let's see if we can snag some cannons. We're going to pop them in the backish a little bit, maybe up top. Pretty good spots. Again, it's nice they can shoot down, can't shoot up. Good to know. Good representation of the graphical design. Definitely a fan there. So we'll finish off our collectors going around in a circle. And then we will have our relay system in place afterwards. Again, much like pylons, gotta love your pylons. Pylons are fantastic, and I'm assuming, again, relays are treated just like pylons. Let's snag a cannon up top and a couple cannons down below, just to hem them in. Not super worried about it, but let's see what a relay does. So going over here, we have a relay. So boom, let's pop a relay down. It can go definitely further. I do like the blue line for the relay, which is fantastic. And let us just relay up the world, of course, right? Connect it down to the center, connect it over to the sides, and then let's see what a relay does. See, it's definitely, not only is it, yeah, look at how much faster it is. Oh, it's just like pylons. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And yeah, now we can essentially take over the rest of the map, right? We're definitely going to want to move up, and we'll take the high ground. Oh no. We're going to have the high ground. Oh yes, that's right. We can move, we can even build new cannons. We can fly right to the center of them, but let's get some basic defenses, you know, we want to push them back. We don't want to let them control things, right? So I'm just going to, you know, take our time, enjoy what we got, and then we'll do the final assaults. Now, relays, I'm guessing, the main reason they want you to use relays is to set, or relays, is to be like, yeah, you can go from here to here, all the way next to their base, without worrying about the small connection of the gatherers, the collectors. Yes, collectors, not gatherers. And then we can just come up here and just be like, okay, let's cannon up the world with our relayed network, of course. Shame we don't have mortars, you know, I mean, mortars are very high on my I love list. But we will. We will have mortars. Mortars do exist. I do know this for a little bit of a fact. So let's just toss down some more energy gain, you know? Energy is good. You never want to go into a deficit until you do, because going into a deficit is fun. And obviously we will want to get down here. I want to take out the emitter first, because, you know, it's an emitter, and nobody likes them. Or everybody likes them. It's one or the other, really. You know? If you are doing a play as creep map, you generally like the emitter. It's going to do you good. And we are fully hooked up everywhere. We can toss down some units up top as well. Might as well toss down, say, a cannon here, and a cannon here, and a cannon here, and a cannon there. And that'll clean up all that. Looks like we are good for nullification. Although that is pretty hectic. So you know what we're going to do? We're gonna toss that away. And we're going to get our nullifier on. There we go. Boom. High ground. High ground nullification? I think so. Ba-boom. All right. We'll even toss down another relay right up front. Because you know what? You can never relay enough. I wonder... Don't know of the setting system if there is a capability to hide paths like in the other game. I know at pure top-down it's not too bad, but I mean it does get a little jumbly. So that is something that I will look into for the next video. Again, I'm probably going to play through one more map. These ones are a little short, and again, I'm literally just having fun, tossing down stuff. I don't need to. Again, this map probably could be done with, like, just 3 or 4 relays straight to this, and probably a nullifier. So, yes. I'm assuming we have to nullify this. Yes. There we go. There's our nullifier. Look at that. It zooms out, kills itself, point of power. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to come here. We're going to toss a relay in there. Look at the range that a relay gets in the power spot. Look at that bad boy. That's right. We have the ultimate connection of power. Why do we do that? Because we can. I mean, we have no other purpose for this. We could do a super collector and collect from the land. But you know what? There we go. Here comes our nullifier. What's also nice is once a nullifier is used, it is gone for good. You can't argue with that, right? I mean, it keeps things going quite nicely. Let's move a couple of these around. There goes the nullifier. Clearing up the little spooge. You know what? Get on down there. Get on down there. Oh, we secured it. Well, let's claim our victory. There we go. I'm expecting like 6 seconds. Yeah, 6 seconds. So there we go. One more. Let's go for one more today. And again, we will be going through the campaign at least. I don't know how many custom maps I'll be doing, but I'll definitely be doing the campaign. It did say click somewhere, show sector map. There we go. So this is, I'm guessing, our campaign window. So each of these suns, solar systems, orbits will have a set number of levels, as this one does have 2. And then we actually have a choice. It looks like this one branches off here, here, and here, so that's pretty cool. We will have multiple zones, so fantastical. And let's zoom away. There we have it. Okay, so 3. 3 it is. This warp travel is strange to me. Yes, you only ever know travel through space rifts. Rift space was sealed many millennia ago in an attempt to stop the Creeper menace from returning. Unfortunately, it did not work. The Creeper arrived in vessels that could bend the fabric of space-time. Eventually, the few survivors of successive civilizations developed their own warp technology. And no matter how strong and advanced each civilization grew, the Creeper would always eventually return. But this ship was constructed before those events. Palladius must have known about warp travel, and this ship would need it. Yes, but things weren't that simple. For now, concentrate on gaining access to Star Sync. That's where the warp inhibitor is in this system. I see it at Star Sync, but it is shielded. The threats these people faced must have been truly terrifying. Looks like Talos is our only option. I'll fly the ship there to initiate ground actions. There we go. Alright, so we're going to be going through Talos, and I'm assuming to Far York second, and then to Star Sync so we can leave the planet. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Let's give this one a go. Maybe we'll try for a little bit better, but again, I'm just trying to have fun. Looks like we have a couple of emitters, so we do have a 5 amount at an interval of 0.5, a 3.5, a 3.5. I'm guessing it wants us to start over here, and this is going to give us something. Talos, this is a world that has been silent for over 100,000 standard years of Earth. If you read it correctly, it might even be Earth standard years. Do you have any information about why it was brought to this time? It seems as if the Creepers destroyed everything we've worked to save. I only have a star map we are following. If more information is available, it is locked away and inaccessible in my gel circuits. Perhaps this is my punishment. Perhaps I died many years ago. Could this be the mythological cursed realm of Helheim my ancestors believed in? Impossibly. Scars. There's a reactor tech artifact on this. Ooh, reactor tech. Pick that up as soon as possible. We can use it to generate energy in confined regions. I see, there's also a shield key here. I'll destroy the 3 emitters and collect the key. Alright, so we need to collect the reactor tech, which I'm assuming is this. This is reactor tech. I guess let's just land next to it, right? Slap on down, grab some reactors, grab some collectors, because I think that is what we need. Toss down a whole slew. Try to be efficient. Oh no, that should have been up a little bit. Try to be efficient, yet, boop, boop, boop. There we go. I think that'll do us pretty good. I want that one down there. Perfect. Oh, and we also need one right next to the reactor tech, of course. As we can see, our energy is on our base right there. Not sure if we can see it down below or anywhere else. Reactors produce energy like collectors, but can be tightly packed. You'll need to build around 10 reactors for this mission. Interesting. I'm sure you could probably do it without building 10 reactors. Sounds like a little bit of a challenge, but you know what? If that's what we must do, that is what we must do. Again, I believe reactors are treated like miners. We're going to go into a huge deficit here. Look at this. And can we turn things off? So deactivate. Yes, so we can. So if we want, we can deactivate. Treat this like Creeper World 1, where we say, okay, we have the energy system for this online. And let's activate it now, because we do have a bit of a buffer. And I'm going to toss down a collector over here, because that's not connected. And obviously, I want that collector energy, of course. There we go. 1 reactor online. My first reactor. Beautiful, beautiful. We can see our energy generation. Look at that right there. Oh, our energy's at the top. Look at that. Oh, perfect. There we go. Vision. We are generating 5.1, and yet we are only using 3.6. I think not. I think not. I think we just need more reactors, of course. Let's go into a huge... the beautiful thing is these essentially are miners, right? And these are miners from Creeper World 4, to establish that. From Creeper World 4. So you can build miners anywhere. That's pretty cool, right? That really changes the game, where we can just say, hey, we have some open space. Let's just convert it into mass energy. Now, obviously, you don't want to do it in this deficit style. Building a bunch and turning them off and turning them on, like I was doing before, would be much more beneficial. Because, of course, you never want to be in a deficit. It slows how much you're building. If we were building one and one pops, it builds the next one faster and faster and faster. So this is slow. So please don't think this is fast by any means, because I am being incredibly slow, but having fun. Having fun as we learn about our creeper brethren. There we go. I mean, it said we need 10, so you know what? I'm going to build more. Why not? We have the room. We have the technology. I think we will be fine. Boom. There we go. There we go. And our energy, still doing good. Let's see how many we can put down at the same time. Energy, still doing pretty okay. This should probably put us into the deficit. And it is. So you know what? This is what you do. You just deactivate. And while we are getting closer and closer to a deficit, we have almost completed these reactors, so I am not super worried because they are about to be finished. And they're done. Boom. There we have it. All right, let's actually get this going. I mean, we have cannons. We can fly them around, so might as well go into a bit of a deficit, but we have so many reactors, I think we'll be fine with that. And you know what? We don't even need collectors anymore with this system. Let's not worry about covering the world with things. Let's just you know, spread out like the human virus we are. That's right. That's right. This will collect here, connect there for that matter, and let's also connect there. That way we have our entire network spread out. Let's fly a couple of these bad boys around. That way we can defend the land. You know, I think we are solid. Let us see. We have cannons. That's what I wanted. I want some cannons over here, of course. And we have another one. You are Assault Cannon Alpha. Assault Cannon Alpha, go. And you know what? Here we go. We have. Look at our collection. I mean, we're doing fine. We're doing fine. We could build more if we want, but more in terms of collection. You know, at any point in time, we could just say, you know what? I don't think we have enough reactors. Ugh. And you know what? That was a very poor move. But it's fun. It's fun. Let's turn off half of these. That way we'll be in a pretty good place. Don't want to go into a deficit, of course, or not too bad of a deficit right now, because we are actually firing. Look at that. That guy is not in range. So, yeah, he's going to want some relays. So let's relay up. Get some energy around. Definitely too many relays, but that's fine again, because look at this. Our team is moving in. Relay lost because, of course, they stopped shooting. Perfectly fine. The team moves. We move. We win. It's a happy day. We have the capability. We have the momentum. We have the cannons. We have the drive. And you know what? The creep doesn't have none of that, you know? The creep wants to think it does, but it doesn't. You know, we're the ones piloting a mighty starship. I think it's a starship, spaceship, warp ship. I should power these. I should power those. Get out of there. All right, all right. Power things as you do. Oh man, I'm the worst. I am the worst. All right, that's getting power now. That relay is going to be completed. We're good. Okay. Weapons. Another slew of cannons. Why not? And again, those reactors are completed. There we go. Okay. So our nullifier can reach that far. So our nullifier has to get to about just before it's super blue even. So I'm not really super worried about that. That is actually very reasonable. So let's just toss down our relays up ahead. Oh, it was gooing too close. The goo happened, but again... Oh, I can even nullify right there. What am I even doing? Ugh. I'm disgusted with myself. Just like here, I can probably almost nullify. I could definitely nullify if I just move up some cannons and nullification. Here we go. All the cannons in the world, having a fun time. Sometimes, you know, when I play through these the first time, I'm not going for speed. Again, I definitely could have gone for speed. Oh, wow. I mean, I actually figured that cannon would be able to hold against that nullifier. I didn't think that nullifier was that strong. Apparently, or that emitter was that strong. I was hoping for this relay to work. Oh, that one's out of range. Shame. Shame. Ugh. Alright, get our nullifier on. Boop. And there's a power zone. Let's watch a power zone on a cannon. So you can see this cannon going doop doop doop, doing its little shooting thing. Let's see what it does to a cannon. This is like amazing from what I remember. Yeah. Look at it go. Like that's like an urn on crack, right? I mean, look at the monstrosity that is created from a cannon on an urn. Oh, oh, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. Let's make sure they're connected to the relays this time, because I don't want to have any more destruction. I have caused too much. This is charging up. This will be fine. Help it out just a little bit. That area is obviously not connected via relays, so these guys gonna have a bad time. But the relay should charge up fast enough to give them energy. As you can see, they turn slightly deeper red when they are in danger. So that's something that is good to see. And one thing to note is this does have quote-unquote mesh. And apparently runners. I don't know what a runner is, but when you change between them, the cannon changes color. Oh, it's a nice little thing. I wish Creeper World 4 actually did that. I think that's a nice little visual cue for what it is doing. So I'm a fan. I am a big fan of that. Not to say that Creeper World 4 has any problem with it. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It still shoots the other stuff. It's just a nice visual indicator. As you can see, this bad boy would be destroying everything should he be connected. So let's connect up and let's get our point. And I think that will be the end of this video. So again, just having fun. If you want me to take this very seriously, leave a comment below. And I will take this more seriously. I am literally just having fun. I'm not trying to take this seriously. I want to take this as if, hey, I've never played Creeper World before. I'm just going to mess around, build a bunch of stuff, break a bunch of stuff, forget about a bunch of stuff. So if you want me to say I'm going to play this professionally, I will. You know, I can take this very serious. P still pauses the game. We can still pause and move things around and make very, very unique interactions and make things as optimal as possible. I mean, it does hurt when I say I'm not being optimal. I will say, because, you know, I very much so enjoy that word. Optimal just feels so good. I actually figured that one could stand, but I guess that relay didn't get built in time. Still survived. You know, this relay did get built in time, so they are pushing back. The nullifier kicking on. And you know what? Just because it's a collector, we're going to collect with the collector. Oh, actually, what we're going to do, I'm going to destroy. Let's collect with the suit. Look at how the difference between a collector and a super collector. Look at that. So much collection is about to happen right now. Let's see. Look at the collection radius. Oh, it's beautiful. And we have a shield key. Bump, bump, bum. There we have it. Let's get going. The world is done. Let us claim. I doubt this is 6 seconds, but it is 7 seconds. And I guess if you just rush it, you can get to the emitter. Or I guess if you're just going for collection, right? Because you don't even care. Before the emitters get too far, you can just collect it with a relay. That would make sense. So there we go. Let us go. We'll see. There is no more official lore at the moment. We will pick up with the lore at Far York next time. So, hey, this has been our first foray, glimpse, something like that, into Creeper World 3. I hope you enjoyed. I definitely did. I'm hoping to make this a little series, at least for the lore. And again, these will be bonus videos, so thank you very much. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, or a dislike, comment, subscribe as well. I do want to know what you think. Whether liked or disliked, I'll probably go through this just to have the lore of the base game on my channel. If you want to see me take this more seriously and have this be more of a, hey, let's really focus and try hard, I will. If you are okay with me just messing around, farting around, and just getting through the map and, you know, doing things not optimally, then I will keep that up. So please let me know what you think between the two. You know, I'm okay either way because one way is optimal, and I love optimal, and the other way is just, hey, I'm just relaxing, just seeing what the lore is, and not taking this so seriously. I'm not going to set a leaderboard record. Even that 7 seconds. I mean, I still want to do the maps quote unquote properly. So like if I was quote unquote tryharding that, I would have done similar things, but I would have built just enough reactors. I would have gone forward and actually saved all of my towers and cannons and things. And I would have probably only used like 4 or 5 cannons and just sort of daisy chain them up much faster. But, so I do want to do the maps right. I'm not going for a speedrunner because, again, this is the first experience. I don't want to ruin it by just going, blah, I can do this in 7 seconds and completely ignore what it's supposed to be. At the moment, in the future, maybe. So it will be more optimal, but it's not going to be like pinpoint 7-second optimal. So thank you so much. Again, I just said it, but thank you again. Have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you next time.